Hey VC, JG Yokohama, Jeff here with Weekly Stack. Yeah, shift changed again, so now I'm working on like 12-hour shifts, but got moved to the end of the week kind of deal. But no live shows these days anyway, so yeah, I'll let it go. Fair enough. So yeah, back with another weekly stack. We were listening to Ghetto. This, yeah, it's around 73-ish, I think. GEDO. I don't think this was just on my Instagram, but yeah. So self-titled, live album, hard rockin', Japanese stuff. Uh, it was on Showboat, obviously, but yeah, part of the trio label. They do a lot of jazz pressings and so on. The sound quality is pretty good. Yeah, curiously, yeah, it's the original price. See, it was like 2,300, I guess, was the original price, and then they changed it to 2,000 or something. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. They're always kind of yellowing and stuff just because they're done on kind of cheap card stock. But yeah, this album rocks. Anyway, yeah, it's got a little insert on it. Yeah, it's got the song titles and all that. So on the label, just reproduces this on a white label. And I think in Japan, this is probably like a VG plus or on the high end of VG plus. I don't know. But I think I paid like 25 bucks, 30 bucks in the bins. But online, yeah, I think it's like a 50-ish album still. It's not as crazy as getting, say, Flower Traveling Band or Strawberry Path or something like that. Yeah, those goes for the big bucks. But yeah, these are still obtainable semi major label, but they're pretty damn rare. It took me a couple of years to hunt this down and a lot of persistence. But yeah, I still need to get their other albums. They're a bitch to get. But yeah, highly recommend that one. So just jumping in. So giving this guy, these girls, I guess, another listen. Their debut album, Supremes. Yeah, you just need, you need some uplifting music these days. So has, of course, the title track, I Hear a Symphony, My World is Empty Without You. Yes, solid album. Great stuff. This is a pickup I got. I ordered this, I think, last weekend. It came yesterday. I've already gave it a listen. Excellent, excellent. Pretty. Oh, can I even show that? Here, I better cover that up. Yep, Pretty Things, and we're real pretty. Yeah, what this is, it's a copy of Parachute and SF Sorrow together. So the gatefold, so the inner kind of reproduces. I think that was the inner from the SF Sorrow inner. But yeah, unfortunately, you don't get all the cool artwork from the two albums. But yeah, this is like a really clean copy. It plays really well. It's on the Rare Earth label, which is I think part of Motown. But yeah, it sounds super, and that's a really clean copy. And yeah, SF Sorrow, it's got that cheesy kind of stereo mix, or all the vocals are pushed to I think it's the right channel, I want to say, and the guitar's on the left. So I don't know. If I'm sitting right in front of the sweet spot of the speakers where I got headphones on, it's probably gonna feel sound really odd. I don't know. It's one of those ones I kind of wish I had in mono. But yeah, it's a really clean, like really nice separation on the like wide sound. It's a great sounding album. Yeah, the Ghetto one, even though it's like I'd say it's 73-ish. It could be 71. It's the sound quality is a little muddy, even though it's on trio, which is usually a good quality pressing. So yeah, good pressings. Yeah, I got this in Japan years ago. Gets Gilberto. So Stan Getz, of course, on horns with the sax, whatever he plays. Um, yeah, and you got Jaco. I don't want to screw his name up so bad. Jaco Gilberto on guitar. Antonio Carlos Jobim on piano. Stan Getz on tenor sax, and I forget the drummer, but Yeah, bossa nova, kind of cool jazz. I believe this came out 66-ish originally. This is like a mid 70s Japanese pressing, like super clean sounding. So you find the mid 70s pressing, yeah, they sound amazing. It reproduces the verb label, but it has a little bit of Japanese text on it. And so gatefold, and I want to say there's yeah, there's an insert, but I believe it's all in Japanese. Oh no, it's not. So it's got Japanese and English and what was that, Portuguese, I guess. And of course, this is the one that has the girl from I can't say any of this. Girl from Ipanema, with oh, what's her name? Astrid, Astrud Gilberto. I don't know. I gotta like her best of album. That's enough for me. Plus this, yeah, amazing album. So this is one of those nice chill ones you can listen to, like when you're having dinner. It's good background music kind of thing. Not gonna blow your mind, or well, maybe it will blow your mind, but it's not one you need to like actively listen to. Is what I'm saying, I guess. This one, I I discovered this guy. He was more of a session musician, I believe. Brian Auger. Jazz rock falls in there. But he's a organist guy. This is a best of comp from, I believe this is like very early '70s comp. Um, but yeah, I think his, yeah, that kind of late '60s period is kind of a good place there for him. Um, I don't know. I streamed like a live album on Spotify, I want to say. So I really liked it. I think the live album was way better than this. It was okay. I I think I got this on eBay for like $4. It was supposed to be sealed, but obviously it's a little beat. But the vinyl itself is like VG plus, or a few ticks on it, but it might actually clean out. So I'm not sure. I haven't done a good cleaning on it yet. But yeah, it's a good sounding copy. So I'm not pissed about it because I didn't pay that much. So I think it was like $8 shipped. Wow, yeah. If you see it in the bargain bins, yeah, Brian Auger, pretty good. Wouldn't go way out of my way to get it, but yeah, I don't know if it's good as who's that guy from California? Michael Lee? No, is that right? Lee Michaels. Okay, sorry, Lee Michaels. Yeah, I like Lee Michaels more. Um, but yeah, it's kind of in that vein, but a little more jazzy. Yeah, but yeah, pop jazz. It, think of who's that dude that Raymond. Um, the guy did all the pop albums like the late '60s. I'm pulling a blank. I got the album art in my head, but Raymond, not Raymond. I don't know. My brain's fried. Ray Lewis? No, Ray Lewis. I don't know. I probably know who I'm talking about. Anyway, next one up. I don't want to dawdle on that too long, but yeah, it was good. I don't know. I'd probably buy some more in the bargain bin if I found some. But yeah, I wouldn't pay up for it. I wouldn't order anything online again and go out of my way. This one missing the cigar case, but yeah, Jefferson Airplane. Was it Long John Silver? It was the title. Long John Silver. Yeah, yeah, it's okay. It's not their best album by far, but I think I paid 50 cents for it a while back. Really clean copy. Other than missing the cover, that's just the slip sleeve. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of muddy sound again. So the production's not great. It's nothing. There's no real standout sounds on it really. But yeah, if you see it in the bargain bins, maybe pick it up. But I wouldn't pay up for it again. Here, Kamasi, Washington, super duper one. This one was done for, I believe it was a sister's film, but it's for like a film soundtrack, and the paintings here were done by his sister. Maybe it wasn't his sister, but I think his sister was involved in the process or something. Create a family. Oh, here, freebie if anyone wants it. You can read that. I don't know. Yeah, grab it if you want it. I think I already had a copy of that digitally anyway. I grab somebody else's copy, but yeah, it's considered an EP, but I'd say I think it's over 30 minutes. But yeah, Kamasi Washington, I really like his albums, but other than this, I usually don't listen to them so much, or listen to them piecemeal. they're always like three, like the Epic's what, three albums, and that whatever Harmony, was it Harmony or something? This is called Harmony. This is Harmony of Difference. So this, yeah, again, consider an EP. But this is probably my favorite just because it's short. His other ones, they're just, the Epic and the one that came out recently had like 4 albums in it. I still need to buy that one actually. But it's like I don't listen to it. These are too long. They're too long. You have to like have like just basically give up your afternoon to that. And yeah, I guess you could put them in the background, but it's like I don't know. I just feel like you put so much effort into it, you have to kind of actively listen. I don't know. I'll eventually pick that up. I've seen it in the used bins already, so yeah, I'll probably pick it up at some point. Like I actually do kind of like the vocal tracks on there. Here, this one I got to see him on this tour. This is FFS, so that's Franz Ferdinand Sparks. Of course, Sparks has been around since the 70s. I do need to pick up some of their albums that have gotten reissued recently, but though I passed on originals a few times, I really regret that. They're not like my favorite band, but I really like Sparks. I really like Franz Ferdinand. This album, I wouldn't know if I'd say it's a 5-star album. I'd say it's a 4-star album, but it's quite interesting. Double album, double LP, and they work really well together. It was a really good tour, and yes, it's got custom labels, and it's on this really cool. It's not translucent; it's like a solid red vinyl, which looks really, really cool. Cherry red, I guess you'd call it. Not a big colored vinyl guy, but yeah, it's a pretty cool album. Oh, I think there's a download card in here. Don't know if that still works, but if you're welcome to it if it works. Yeah, it is a download card. Yeah, I don't know if that's still active because I think I picked this up used, but if it's still active, go for it. But yeah, really good collaboration. Yeah, Franz Ferdinand, of course, big in the early 2000s. Sparks were more like late 70s, early 80s. But yeah, it sounds exactly like you would think it would sound. So yeah, I don't know. So one or the other band. I'd say worth pick up if you can get it at a reasonable price. I wouldn't go too crazy on it. Dude, I forget this dude's last name, but Osamu. He usually just sells under Osamu. Kitajima. There you go. Osamu Kitajima. Masterless Samurai. So this is original Japanese pressing, missing the obi, unfortunately. Sorry guys. So this, it's got some traditional Japanese instrumentation on it. So this would be kind of in that fusion vein. There, nothing special there. Alpha Records, you probably don't see that one too often. And I know it's got an insert and it got his picture or something in there. Yeah, there he is. So using kind of traditional Japanese instruments, kind of proggy, fusiony. But yeah, usually you find this in the jazz section. But yeah, it took me a while to hunt one down. But I'd say yeah, it's extremely good albums. For like really well recorded too. So kind of one of those audiophile, really well recorded albums. But yeah. So Osamu Kitajima, Masterless Samurai. I've seen this around like on the. He has a couple albums too that came out in the same period, similar artwork. But yeah, it's worth a check out. There was a U.S. pressing of that too. I'm pretty sure. Back in the day, mid 70s. So I'm guessing 70s. No, this is 1980 according to this. Okay, but this is a first pressing, so it's 1980. But he did have some kind of late 70s pressings with the same style. Not pressings, albums. Yeah, this one I decided to pick up because they're getting kind of scarce. I wish it wasn't a picture disc, but it still sounds pretty good. I don't know how to pronounce that. So this is Auf der Bahn zum Rheines, German only. It's again mid 70s, but the sound stage isn't. It's kind of muddy-ish, but it's still yeah. The original pressings of this were quite rare, and they go for like thousands of dollars, I think. So this is only, I think, only the third pressing they've ever done of this album. The the first pressing, of course, used the original tapes, but it seems from the second pressing on, it was just basically someone ripped it off of an album. But yeah, it sounds pretty good considering. It's a good, great album. Great, it's not a good album. This is a super album. Pick one up if you can. This is, I think, an edition of 1,000. Yes, it's 1,000 copies. It's got like a little book in there, so it's a number. It's like a numbered edition kind of thing. There might be a download card in this, but I might keep that one myself. I'm not sure I got this on MP3 or anything like that. Yep. Yeah, so it's got a little booklet with the background and the different pressings. And yeah, I might have to pick up their other album too. Well, it's still available because it's pretty limited. But yeah, it's got in German and English explanation of the album. So, and the picture disc just reproduces the original artwork on both sides. So, the back side's pretty boring. It's just the back side of the LP. But yeah, apparently it's only, I think it's said it was like the third official pressing ever made. There is a CD version as well, which I think is a little easier to get, but again, pretty limited. I've seen a couple people show this, like yeah, Noble Records, whatever. But yeah, super, super. This one, I think I paid a couple bucks for it. I don't know. Yeah, for a couple bucks, I thought it was worth it because it was a complete copy of Wings Gatefold. It has 3 albums in it, and this one actually does have the original poster. So yeah, for a couple bucks, I bought it. Yeah, kind of nice artwork. So of course, yeah, McCartney. This is like a live album over many concerts. I don't know, 76. Yeah, never. I don't know. I'm not a big Beatles guy, and McCartney's definitely my least favorite of the 3 writing Beatles. I'm very much a George Harrison guy. Yeah, Lennon definitely after that. Yeah, there's a few highlights on it, but yeah, I'm yeah, most of this like I probably it's not one I'm gonna listen to much, but for what I pay for it, I'll probably hold on to it because it's such a clean copy. So Wings Over America, yeah. So I don't know. I know some people like that album, so sorry. This one, something I picked up years ago, probably like late '80s, early '90s. So this is a comp Black Flag, best of or something. It's got on the back. It's got which album stuff originally came from. So yeah, for the longest time, I was in my head. I was kind of thinking. I hadn't listened to this in a while. In my head, I was thinking this was just the pre Rollins stuff, but with Keith Morris. But no, I think only the first 1 or 2 songs have Keith Morris on it. So see. Yeah, even the version of TV Party is the one with Rollins. So yeah, it's only Wasted that has Morris on it, I think. But yeah, it's a pretty good comp. I do need to pick up some more Black Flag. It's one of those hardcore bands I actually do listen to with frequency. So I like to stream them all the time when I'm driving or whatever. So I definitely need to pick up more Black Flag. That's a good one. I kind of like the artwork too. That doesn't really represent the band very well. It's almost like a psych looking cover, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. This one's too hard to pull out of the shrink. But yeah, Blondie, I've this one forever. This is actually a pretty good copy too. So, Eat to the Beats, it's got some good deep cuts. So Union City Blues on here. Eat to the Beats. What's the other good one? Die Young, Stay Pretty. I want to say it's pretty good on the B side. Atomic, of course. Slow Motion's really good. Yeah, so it's a pretty solid album. It's kind of, I think Blondie's starting to come up in price recently, but yeah, I used to pick these up all the time for like 25 cents or 10 cents. Not anymore. Yeah, I really do need to get their first album. But I think that's the only one I really want to get. And yeah, their more recent 2000 song, what was that called? Maria, or I have the 12-inch, so I'm good. I just need the first album. This one was a blind buy. I didn't know too much about this guy. Dale Edmunds. So this was like a really clean copy I found for a couple bucks at a local thrift. Part of somebody dumped a really good collection of just really minty albums. I picked up most of it. Some of them I kind of regret not getting now because my stack was ridiculous. Curiously, it's on the Swan Song label, but it's kind of it's very blues rocky. It's blues rock. That's what it is. 1980-ish, I'd say 81. Yeah, so wasn't from the cover. I wasn't quite sure what to expect. I was expecting more rockabilly, but it's more of a blues rock thing. But it's pretty good. But yeah, again, I wouldn't go out of my way for it. But if you see it in the bargain bins, it's definitely worth a couple of bucks or so. Sorry, neighbors are getting kind of loud between the music and the kid running around outside the front window here. Okay, another thrift pickup. I think 50 cents ish or so. But yeah, I'd definitely pay more for this. Yeah, the Oaks, Ox, I think it's Oaks, right? So California folk stuff. So tape from California. Just solid blues rock, not blues rock, folk rock. The neighbors' kids get distracting. So yeah, we definitely give us some more listens. Good one. I'll pick up some more of his stuff. I think Mazzy's big into him. This is another. I think I paid a couple dollars for it at a thrift. Rockpile. So I guess they were part of that Stray Cats scene or something. 1980, yeah. So rockabilly, pretty good stuff. Yep, Gatefold. Yeah. But yeah, this is actually a really good album. See it, definitely pick it up. I don't think it goes for a lot. Here's one for the douche. Pale Saints. This is a original on 4AD. It's EP. Quite solid all in all. From my original high school-esque collection. This must have been early 90s. Doesn't have a date on it. Yeah, it's definitely like early 90s, mid 90s maybe. Pale Saints, Dream Pop, I guess. Next up, yeah, this is a pretty good stack. More rocking this week than usual. Firestarter. This is not the original artwork. This is their second album. Power Pop, Japan. So it's what's his face? Fink from. Yeah, that's Fink. Yeah, or Fifi. No, this is Fifi's band. It's produced by Fink, but yeah, it's Fifi from uh, Teen Generate. So Power Pop, Japan. This was like originally mid 90s. The originals are super hard to find. I have I have an original of their first album, and this is the one I think came out. Well, it says 2017. Okay, but yeah, maybe I bought it a couple of years ago then. 3 years ago. It doesn't feel like 3 years ago, but maybe it was 3 years ago. Yeah, you might still find this floating around, but it's. I think they only made it like when they did the repress. This was on Secret Mission Records, who does a lot of Japanese like power pop and funk stuff. I think they just did 500 of this and 500 of the first album. They sold out. I ordered this. I either pre-ordered it or I ordered it the day it came out. The thing sold out in like 3 days. It's good. The first album's the better album though, so which is I believe self-titled. I want to say. So the Secret Mission version again has artwork kind of similar to this, and the first album I know is the black cover. I'll show that sometime. Black cover with blue text on it. First, just as Firestarter. But yeah, good. Yeah, it's really good Japanese power pop. Little garagey, more in the power pop vein. They're really raw live. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna bother pulling this one out. The Lurkers. So British 79. I guess you could probably consider more punk, but you're kind of riding that new wave, new wave, whatever, a little bit. But yeah, Lurkers, pretty solid albums. I think their first album's the better of the two. But yeah, I've never seen that in the bins, but this one I did find, and that's an original UK, I believe. Yep, that's a UK pressing. And yep, this is my last album. This is a really clean copy I found for I think about $10. Yeah, it's just shiny. So Electric Prunes. This is more of an David Axelrod album, but yeah, super album. I think it's probably missing an original insert here, but it's on the reprise. I know reprise is correct. I've been saying reprise my whole life, but yeah, original copy, really shiny, clean, really super sounding album. But yeah, really good stuff here. Not not garagey at all, really, but um, get a little avant-garde. So they basically rock version of a mass, I suppose. I think a lot of the stuff's in Latin. Listened to this last weekend. Been a while. Anyway, so I guess it's a serious album. All right, so I have to read the liner notes a little more than I did last time. I don't prepare for these guys. Anyway, I'm going to sign off before this gets too long. So, yeah, have a good one, and everyone stay safe.